What's good, party people? One Take Wonder Man here, back for another cryptocurrency update. I already forgot where all the numbers were. Bitcoin 2,600. Holy Poopnickles. So yeah, Bitcoin's up to 2,600. It's probably going to keep going higher. Ethereum is at 250. Litecoin hit 30 bucks. Ripple's at 29. NIM's at 23. That's a little bit of a recap for you. Redcoin, last time I checked, it was at 0.0033 cents, right? It's a third of a cent or something like that. So that's the last time I checked it. Digibyte was up at like 5.7 or 5.3. It was over 5 cents. It was over a nickel. So that's good. It's good news, you know. Digibyte, woo, all the way. Redcoin, woo, all the way. Keep going higher. Doge was up at like 3.2. Man, what else? Yeah, okay. So this whole new Bitcoin thing that's supposed to be happening here. This BIP 148 or whatever in the crap it is, right? This whole deal is confusing, okay? Because they say it's a soft fork, but yet there's going to be another coin introduced, and some people are saying unless you have your Bitcoin stored on a Ledger Nano wallet, that you're going to lose it all. I don't know if that's just stupidity, or if they're being for reals. They know what they're talking about. If it's just an advertising thing for Ledger, I don't really know. I don't know what's going on. I about pulled out in front of a truck, guys. This is what happens when you try to make videos while you're driving. Stupid me. So anyways, I didn't actually. I pulled out in a whole different lane. Anyway, I don't know if they're being legit and you're going to lose all your Bitcoin. Some people say if you're holding it, just hold it. And I'm like, okay, well, you just said that everybody was going to lose it. You know, like that doesn't make sense to me. If it's a soft fork, I think it's just a change in the software, right? If it's a hard fork, you create a new token. Soft forks don't typically create new tokens. So I guess maybe I'm confused. Maybe my lack of knowledge as far as blockchains goes. Maybe that's, maybe I'm lacking knowledge there. A lot of people said whether we agree on it or not, this 148 thing's going to happen. I don't really know how true that is either. Maybe you're telling the truth. Maybe, I don't know. I just feel like I don't think it's how it works. I'm pretty sure there has to be consensus for something to get passed like that, especially something that's monumentally going to change Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So if anybody can explain that and explain how it's all going to work in the comments, I greatly appreciate it. But here's what I am thinking is going to happen. A lot of people are going to be freaking out about this, like me, people who have no knowledge really of what's going on. And come closer to August 1st, I feel like Ethereum is going to get a huge pump, right? Bitcoin's going to fall quite a bit. Ethereum's going to get a huge pump. If all this truly is going to go, pass, I think a lot of people are going to get out of it until it settles down, until the dust settles and they can see what actually happened. Ethereum's going to spike, right? It's going to spike up there. Probably Ethereum Classic's going to spike. Probably that might be when it hits 50 bucks. So I might have to hold on to my Classic until August 1st. So it'll hit 50 bucks because I'm pretty sure it's going to. But I do have a good feeling your Dash, your Monero, I think those coins are probably going to spike if all this is really going to happen with Bitcoin. And I think Bitcoin's value is probably going to drop down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a financial expert or a financial advisor, so don't take anything that I say as financial advice or financial expertise, because it's not my field, right? But think about it. If there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on with the blockchain of Bitcoin and you don't know anything about it, as far as blockchains, you know the most basic of information, like me, a lot of people like me would get out of Bitcoin and hop into some altcoins until the dust settles. That's, if I had a crap ton of Bitcoin, that would be probably what I would do. Is just hop out into some altcoins. And I'm not trying to just pump up the altcoins. I'm just saying, whatever altcoin you get into, I would assume that there's probably going to be a lot of people getting out of Bitcoin until they figure out what's going to happen with this whole BIP 148 or whatever it is. So, is that what it is? BIP? BIP? I don't know. Anyway, 148, I'm pretty sure is the number. It could have been 462. It could have been 576. It could have been BPI 404. It could have been it could have been all kinds of stuff, but I'm pretty sure it was BIP. I forgot the number already. Anyways, I don't know a whole lot about this. If you know what's going on and can break it down into the most layman's of terms, leave it in the comments and let me know. And I know people are probably thinking, man, you're an idiot. You're going to trust what people say in the comments? Well, no, but I mean, I might lend it some credence if it sounds good. You know, maybe it'll give me a better direction as far as research goes to look it up and figure out what's actually going to happen. So, yeah. So anyway, I got a little off topic there, but I think that's very important information. And I think if you haven't heard about this yet, you probably should look into it, especially if you're holding Bitcoin. Look into this BIP 148. I'm just guessing that's what it's called. You could probably look up Bitcoin fork or whatever. And I'm sure you'll be able to find it. But they said something about it being a soft fork because they're making it more restrictive. I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay? Anyway, Digibyte's still going up. I did hear that maybe it's not actually being incorporated into Minecraft or World of Warcraft, but instead it's on a private server where you can still play these games in the private server and earn Digibyte. Either way, I still feel like that's making it part of the game. Maybe not part of the online, aspect as much as what I originally thought. But at the same time, if it has anything to do with those games, it's gonna be worth more than 5 cents. So we'll see what happens there. Redcoin, I'm still getting behind Redcoin. I think Redcoin's gonna be like one of those coins that a year from now spikes like crazy. I mean, it's spiking now, but I mean like a huge spike within the next year. Just with the way everything's going now with YouTube, like what I'm doing right now. I don't do monetized videos, but a lot of people do. I gotta make sure I'm quick before my camera runs out of space, or my phone. Anyway, a lot of people monetize their videos. I do not do that, but a lot of people do monetize the videos, and they're making less and less money, and I feel like Redcoin is gonna be like Doge, as far as tipping aspect goes, but it's like already with all these different social networks, it's gonna be very easy for people to accept donations and tips through Redcoin. And I think it's going to be a lot bigger, especially with all these platforms that a lot of people are socializing on, getting rid of the monetization, or taking, where instead of getting 10%, you get 6 now, or you get 3, or whatever the case is. I think a lot of people are going to be going into this they're going to be using Dogecoin a lot more, they're going to be using Redcoin a lot more, and I could be completely wrong, but I just think it makes sense. So, yeah. You know what, guys? I've seen a lot of people, this is the last thing I'm saying, and then I gotta get off here. I've seen a lot of people coming out saying, hey, remember when I told you guys about all these good coins to invest in? I gave you all this good advice, and then, you invested in it and you made some money. Wow, that semi is about to take somebody out. Causing up a storm. Anyways, yeah. People come out with these videos and they're like, remember when I told you about a particular coin and you guys made a crap ton of money off of it? Well, now in order to get any more advice from me, you got to pay me. Okay, listen, it's all a crapshoot. It's all a crapshoot. Nothing I say is for sure. Nothing anybody else says is for sure, unless they got some kind of insider information, which most of them don't. It's just luck. And just because you may have done well on a couple coins does not mean I want to give you a crap ton of money or subscribe to some special thing so that I can get future stuff out of you. It's just not, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm about at 10 minutes. I'm going to have to cut this short, guys. We may do a part 2. It's one take wonder, man. Tune in long enough and something might happen. Deuces.